first of all, the feeling of fear is real. There's none of us that does not experience that feeling of fear. But if you choose to embrace that feeling of fear, or if you choose to dwell on it and think of everything that could go wrong, you have no business planning to be an entrepreneur. Because even when you think you have all I's and T's dotted, things will still go wrong. You can start the business, everything is soaring, and all of a sudden there's a policy that changes, there's something, an environmental factor that happens, and you are not properly positioned. So fear is real. The risks are also real, but you need to properly dimension your risks. There are risks that, the fact that you have even hired somebody today, that is fantastic. There is the risk of the person getting up and going tomorrow. What happens? Does your business shut down? So you have to have a plan. What is my plan? What is my plan to mitigate some of these things? One of the things that I have done is there's no business that I have been involved in that I do not thoroughly understand. I will never go into a business because they say, oh, they are making money, and I don't understand it. And then I sit down like the big madam, and I'm saying, okay, let them be doing it. Every single thing that is done, I do it. I have done it before, such that if I ever find myself in a situation where one of the staff, because your staff leaving is a risk. In fact, it is one of the realest risks, right? I can never be held to ransom. It's impossible. Now, after I've learned how to do it, I then watch them do it. Because by virtue of experience and several other things, open-mindedness, I look for better ways that it can be done, more efficient ways that it can be done, tutor them on how to do it better, and move on to the next thing. So if you're an entrepreneur, fear is real. There are many things. Will I have enough money to pay salary? Can I continue the business? Will somebody come and steal the idea? What will happen if this happens? You know, what will happen is very important. They're real things. But you must not be afraid to take that first step. And once you take that first step, the next thing is you must, especially in our climb, if you do not have a higher power that you are leaning on, you have a problem. Because every single person has something that they are depending on. Some people it may be juju. Some people it may be God. Some people it may be a godfather. You must have, and you must be fully and totally confident in that thing. Because when all else fails, you should be able to run to that. For me, without apologies, it is God. You must be ready to run to say, look, right now I'm in a strait betwixt. I don't know what to do. These are the realities of things, and every step of the way, you must be ready to listen. You must keep your ears open for the entrepreneur who is afraid, right? Keep your ears open, because you will be amazed at where you will hear the information that you require to be able to surmount what you think is a major problem. If you sit in a bubble, you're probably there thinking, and you know how things can look larger than they actually are when you are pondering on it and thinking it's as if the world will end. Sometimes you just need, it could be the most junior person in your organization. It could even be a Yoruba movie that you are watching, and you just think, that's the answer that I'm looking for. That's the way I can go about it, and you're able to. But never, ever let fear stop you. Never. And if you have a tendency to, forget about entrepreneurship.
Ceed Academy, your growth partner.